Hi, and welcome to our video newsletter for the month of April, focus on cancer, and we're going to be looking at superfoods, these foods that help us to be really, really healthy, and
Yes.
It's great to have Trace back with us. Tracy Steen is our super duper nutrition and fitness expert. So, wow, we got lots of stuff here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to try to be my Dr. Oz self.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know. So let's go down to this end,
Yes.
shall we? And
It's a cornucopia, really.
wow, a cornucopia. Well, there's lots of colors.
This is-
Chelsea, our outstanding technician, said it's a rainbow of foods.
Yes, well, there's actually a new game for children called Eat the Rainbow.
Really?
Yeah, because
This is for the kids out there.
Yeah, they wanted children to be able to look at foods and choose wisely and that was one of the ways to say, pick all the colors of the rainbow and eat the foods that are the colors of the rainbow. So when I
Well, French fries have a color, don't they? But they're not a cancer-fighting food, and we're talking about superfoods. So I'll stay on. So let's start down here with these almonds.
Yeah.
What do we got? Why almonds?
Well, and first of all, let me just say about the superfoods. You are looking for multiple things in multiple things in the food. You want antioxidants. You want fiber. You want omega-3s and 6s.
Okay, why?
Right.
What's an antioxidant?
Yeah, I mean antioxidants come into the body and help us fight cancer. Gives our cells good.
Just good health.
Good health.
Yeah, what's that word? Okay, so antioxidants, omegas.
Omegas, 3s, and 6, and we're going to find that in our salmon down there for sure. A little bit in on the almonds as well. But fiber, I mean, helping the body to metabolize the food.
Okay, so you're going to go through these individually, but what if I want to be clear, because we're our focus is cancer prevention.
Yeah.
We know cancer is an issue for our whole culture, right?
Sure.
So you're saying these foods can actually help reduce my long-term risk of getting cancer. Is that right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a big thing about almonds is that, I mean, they have a component of protein in them. It's not a huge protein source, but definitely a protein source.
They're so good too. I love almonds.
So good. I like to roast them, but also they have some excellent essential fatty acids in them, which
Okay, so not all fat is bad. Some of the fat is good.
definitely good. For
Okay, now I
fat.
will say, for the viewers that aren't getting this close-in taste thing that I got, these aren't salted and they come in those nice hickory packs.
Right.
So you're saying...
Stay away from the sodium ones. But the way to make these better is to roast them. I put them in a 350-degree oven, roast them for about 10 to 12 minutes till they're nicely toasted, and it just highlights the flavors.
No way. Well, that's kind of a cool
really
thing. So I
good.
can get that. And now,
tastes a bit better.
again, you got to tell me this because, I would just eat that whole bowl. How many almonds are we looking at?
Let's say about 10 to 12.
Okay, I've only had one so far.
Right, that's a good serving. Okay, let's look at the fruit here. Berries, again, a superfood. We do have blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries here. When the skin is thin like that, the sun has a chance to come in and really infiltrate
talking about
all
the
its
blueberries.
great properties. Exactly. And you can add these to your shakes. You're just loving those, eh?
Really good.
Yeah.
Well, I want to prevent cancer.
Right.
This is good.
And again, looking for your dark fruits. Okay, so again,
really?
Absolutely.
Because remember the old adage, an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Right.
But some of those apples aren't dark.
Right, exactly. And you know what? People peel the apples and then eat them. That's not what you should do at all either.
Really?
Yeah, quercetin is in the skin, and that's actually, again, a good cancer-fighting property to incorporate into your body. So don't peel the apples because the benefit is right in the skin.
And now
right?
berries, you could put berries into a smoothie, right? I do that.
Yeah, into your yogurt in the morning. But again, high in fiber, high in antioxidants, and just really great for you, nice and dark.
Okay, now, so far so good. Love almonds, love the berries. Green tea, you're going to have to sell me on the green tea. But why green tea? Because you hear it's everywhere.
Well, green tea has a lot of polyphenols in it, polyphenols.
What do polyphenols do?
Well, basically a polyphenol is the property of green tea, and it's in a bunch of other foods that we're going to talk about in a second too, that prevent the cancer cells from dividing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you want to keep sort of...
It's amazing that they know that they figured that out, but
and
antiphenols.
Dr. Oz says, and you're Dr. Oz
I'm kind of the wellness facsimile of Dr. Oz. Yeah.
He says drink copious amounts of green tea
Really
every day.
are.
Copious amounts.
Copious means more than 1 cup?
I'm going to say 2, 3, 4 a day. Anyway, if you don't like just the regular green tea, because it can tend to be bitter, you can definitely get flavored ones. I just was telling Chelsea today about one from Lipton called Mojito. You would like that?
Yeah.
Mint and lime mixed together.
Okay, without the other mojito stuff. But that's just the green tea part. But you're saying it's okay. I was going to ask you about that because I've seen the Lipton things like in vending machines and stuff, and you're saying those are great.
Yeah, and black teas are also are also high in polyphenols, so you can definitely drink black tea as well. But
And if I
green
put a
tea is
little, just a little bit of honey or something like that, would that be okay?
Sure, I suppose if you needed it sweet.
But that
you could
doesn't
do
cancel out the
No,
anthocyanins
it
or anything
doesn't.
like
Yeah,
that.
no, it
Okay.
doesn't. So
Okay.
green tea, copious amounts.
Okay,
and
now
love that.
this large green platter, walk us through. Wow, I see
I just want
avocado.
you,
and,
I want you to choose the greens.
Yeah.
Go leafy greens. I mean, again, you got fiber. You
yeah,
got
the dark greens is really good.
Dark
right?
is the best. Yeah, exactly. Calcium, vitamin C. I mean, your vegetables are just chock full of that. And you know, some people.
You know what? I knew you were going to say
Chock
chock full.
full.
Somewhere in this conversation, we're
I
going to
like
get
a
chock full.
chock
So what do
full.
we have here?
Okay, so here we have bok choy. You know, you might think, how do I use that?
How do I use that?
Well, you definitely make a beef and red pepper stir fry.
Wow.
Chop up some bok choy in there. It's nice and hearty, so it adds a nice texture. You can put it in soups.
This I know.
Yeah, broccoli is easy. Spinach you can add, again, to your smoothies. It doesn't even taste like anything in your smoothies, but if you're low in iron, spinach is a great source of iron.
And
Although,
you got an
eat it-
avocado. Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Finish the
I was
iron.
going to say eat it with some sort of vitamin C.
Now,
like oranges.
for those who aren't like really young, Popeye used to eat spinach, and it made him really strong.
It really did.
Yeah.
So there's those proponents because it's iron in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, avocado.
That's guacamole is avocado.
Yeah, that's right. And I have actually, I mean, we'll post a recipe for a nice, clean, healthy eating
Super, yeah.
guacamole. Some people are afraid of avocado because they say,
A lot
it's high in fat.
A lot of high, but it's a good kind of cholesterol, right? That you want in that
fat.
one. LDL,
HDL,
that's what
yeah.
you want. HDL, that's what you want.
That's almonds and avocado are both that good, healthy fat that you want to incorporate.
You got a nice green Granny Smith apple there.
Yeah, again, that's just to say eat the rainbow and choose the color. I wouldn't maybe say that's a superfood necessarily, but it's definitely, you know, fruits are healthy for us. I mean, that's why they're put on the earth,
Yeah.
you know, to eat.
You know
and
what?
take us
We are
healthy.
kind of out of time for this video journal, but I think we need to. We'll do another
continue
part,
on.
and we'll talk about that. Thanks very much. Hope you've enjoyed this kind of introduction to superfoods and cancer-fighting foods with Trace.
Love it.
And let's be healthy together. Thanks very much.